Okay. We're on the record in County Code of Law number 2, Jefferson County, Texas. At least we're back on the record for the trial docket. We're going over bond forfeitures. I have two cases. First case is cause number 322204. Second case is cause number 322206. Both cases are styled State of Texas versus Terra Raquel Thomas. Terra Raquel Thomas was scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. For the court's trial docket. Her name was called at about 9 a.m. Excuse me. She was supposed to be in court for 10 a.m. and her name was called at about 10 a.m. by the court's bailiff at the courthouse door. She did not answer. Ms. Thomas has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. We previously called Ms. Thomas' name again after 9 a.m. and I think that time was probably about right at about 10 a.m. Ms. Thomas' attorney, John Macy, was present. However, Mr. Macy is no longer here. Ms. Thomas has not appeared in court while the court was in session. The time now is 1:35 p.m. on today's date of June 23rd of 2021. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Terra Thomas? Okay, Terra Thomas' name was just called again by the court's bailiff at the courthouse door. Ms. Thomas did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Ms. Thomas an opportunity to appear in court for her trial docket. State, you have a motion to forfeit Ms. Thomas's bonds?
Yes, Your Honor.
That motion shall be granted. Ms. Terra Thomas bonds will be forfeited in cause number 322204, cause number 322206, and a warrant shall be issued for arrest in both cases. The next case, we have two cases. The next two cases are cause number 322272 and cause number 326476. Both cases are styled the State of Texas versus Sean Ronald Hendry. Mr. Hendry was scheduled for trial today at 10 a.m. He was scheduled to be in court at 10 a.m. on today's date. Mr. Hendry's name was called at about 10 a.m. by the court's bailiff. Mr. Hendry did not answer. Mr. Hendry has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. Mr. Hendry's attorney in cause number 322272, Attorney Todd LeBlanc, did appear by Zoom. The time now is 1:37 p.m. on today's date. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Sean Hendry?
Sean Hendry.
Sean Hendry's name was just called by the court's bailiff. Sean Hendry did not answer. His name was called at the courthouse door by the courthouse bailiff. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Hendry an opportunity to appear in court. State, you have a motion to forfeit Mr. Hendry's bonds?
Yes, Your Honor.
That motion, or those motions, will be granted. John Hendry's bond in cause number 322272, cause number 326476. Those bonds in both of those cases will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for the arrest of Sean Hendry. We're on the record in cause number 326544. The case is styled the State of Texas versus Dan Henry Young. Mr. Young was scheduled to be in court for the court's trial docket at 10 a.m. on today's date of June 23rd of 2021. Dan Young name was called at about 10 a.m. by the court's bailiff at the courthouse door. Dan Henry did not answer, and Dan Henry has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. The time now is 1:38 6:38 p.m. on today's date of June 23rd of 2021. Mr. Bailey, would you please call the name of Dan Young? Dan Young name was just called by the court's bailiff at the courthouse door. Dan Young did not respond. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Young an opportunity to appear in court. He has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion to forfeit the bond of Dan Young?
Yes, Your Honor.
That motion shall be granted. Dan Young bond in clause number 326544 will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest. Now we'll move on to our announcement docket. We have two cases. First case is cause number 326932. Second case is cause number 327288. And those cases are styled the state of Texas versus Crystal Angel Julian. Ms. Julian was scheduled to be in court for the court's announcement docket at 9 a.m. on today's date of June 23rd of 2020. Ms. Crystal's Julian's name was called at about 9 a.m. by the court's bailiff at the courthouse door. Crystal Julian did not answer. Crystal Julian has not appeared in court while the court was in session. However, Crystal Julian's attorney, Mr. Brent Turk, did appear while the court was in session. The time now is 1:40 p.m. on today's date. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Crystal Julian at the courthouse door?
Crystal Julian. No response.
Crystal Julian's name was just called by the court's bailiff, and Crystal Julian did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Ms. Julian an opportunity to appear in court. She has not appeared in court. Therefore, a warrant will be issued. Well, State, do you have a motion to forfeit the bond of Crystal Julian in both of these cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Crystal Julian bonds will be forfeited in clause number 326932, clause number 327288. And a warrant shall be issued for her arrest. This will conclude the calling of both the court's announcement docket, which was scheduled at 10 a.m. on today's date of June 23rd, 2021, and it will conclude the calling of the court's trial docket, which was also, which was scheduled at 10 a.m. on today's date, June 23rd, 2021. Okay.